Toastmaster guests and the online members. My name is Kalyani and I am the table topics master for today's meeting. The purpose of the table topics section is to help members to think on their feet and speak on a given topic for between 1 and 2 minutes. The ability to think and speak at the moment is an important skill which helps us to present our thoughts in a clear and organized manner with a minimum of preparation. Each member has to speak minimum of 1 minute in order to get qualified as the best table topic speaker for today's meeting. So I have 9 topics with me, categorized into 3-word story, quotes, and autobiography, and each category has 3 subtopics each. So in this section, along with members, yes, you can participate. You have to come over the stage. You have to select which category you want to speak on, and after which I will announce the topic choice. Then after you can proceed to speak on a given topic. So who would like to participate in this segment? Any guess? Yeah. So which category would you like to do? 3-word story, autobiography, and quotes or general statement. Quotes and general statement.
Okay. I would like to go for the general statements.
Okay.
Sagar.
Toastmaster Sagar. When you focus on the good gets better. When you focus on the good gets better. Toastmaster Sagar.
Thank you. Hello. So the topic given to me is when you focus on the good becomes better. Yes, I can relate to this very well in my profession as well as my personal life. When I see back in my life, there was various phases I went through it, and being from a very cultural family, we look to better, and you make to improvise yourself in every segment wherever you go. So I was earlier working with a logistics company wherein I was in a learning mode, and then I become into a beginner mode, and then I went into the amateur mode wherein the special solutions I was able to cater to the customers. So that was the thing when I focused on the better part of doing good things. So I mean, whenever there were customers in problems like situations, the shipment was not delivered in time or the shipment is not picking up in time. So I was focusing how it can get connected as early as possible so that the customers get delighted. So the end of the day, the story is when you focus on the good, the better it becomes. Yes. So it also applies to my own personal life. When I started, I was having a hobby of playing football, cycling, and swimming. I used to hate cricket, though I used to a lot of participate in cricket activities earlier in the life. But then yes, when I started cycling, I was doing a little 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers. But then I focused on it, and then I completed 40 kilometers after 6 months time. So that was a thing. When you focus on the good, it becomes better. Thank you.
Yes. Online. So which category would you like to speak on? There is 3-word story, autobiography, or quote statement. There is
simple thing.
What?
Simple quotes.
Okay.
So who is giving? I think it's
Toastmaster Kalyani. Are you asking for guest or Toastmaster Digvijay?
already put Vatsal on spotlight. Digvijay, can you take it later?
Yes.
Yes.
Guest Vatsal. Early bird catches the worm. Early bird catches the worm. Guest Vatsal.
Okay, so the topic that I've been given today is early bird catches the worm. And like a lot of things in life, you find that there are ample opportunities available, but they all come and go in phases. And when it comes to certain things, you find that it really depends on who gets there first. So I found that in my work area, there are ample opportunities to learn, but it only depends on who gets there to seize them first. And with respect to that, it all depends on taking the initiative. So similarly, when it comes to other things in life, like being the best seat at a movie theater, or even the best free sale at a mall, we find that the best opportunities sometimes appear first. And so, with respect to that, I found that being early and being present with things helps in availing the benefits of multiple opportunities a lot better. So that's all I'd like to say on this topic. Thank you.
Toastmaster Prabha Devi, she is taking autobiography. So Toastmaster Prabha Devi, umbrella, Toastmaster Prabha Devi.
Amrita, I'm so gracious today. I'm going to be used in a very agile form to all the person who's going to carry me. I'm a red color. Today I'm in a blue color umbrella. You know what a blue color human means? I protect them from the rains. They're very happy to take me wherever they want. What is the most important thing for me is I make them happy when they open at the right time, at the right road. I can also be carried to a bike, so keep it in a bag. I can be carried in a small school bag. All love me very much. I'm the most important thing. I've been wrapped in a nice packet after the monsoon is over. Dear friends, umbrella is like a life. We all have umbrella in life. We need to cover ourselves in a better way, take care of our body, the way Ashwin said us, the life is like an umbrella. We need to take good care of us, take water, take good food, healthy food. And umbrella is one thing example in life that we can reach wherever we want on time. So take care of your body like an umbrella and you'll be a fit and nice person in a day. Thank you.
So she is choosing autobiography. Yes, Swati. Apple. Yes, Swati.
Hi. Okay. I am an apple. Although all doctors recommend me over and over again, most people refuse to eat me. Doctors have continuously told people that an apple a day keeps a doctor away. But they mainly give this advice to people because they know people won't eat me and they have to keep coming back to the doctors and the doctors can make a lot of money. I come in different shapes and colors. I am mostly red, but you can also find me in orange, no, sorry, yellow color, a little greenish color. Okay, a lot of people have a misconception that I'm a fruit and I can only be eaten raw or in custards or be had as a milkshake or a juice. But I'm also used in cooking in a variety of countries and regions. So if you'd like to see recipes on how you can cook me, please go to YouTube and you'll find tons of recipes on the same. I can be very sweet. I can be very sour too. So I come in a range of different for different palates. So depending on whoever you are, I'm sure you'll enjoy eating me in various forms that I am. If you've not tried me yet, I think you're missing a lot, and I think you should definitely give it a shot.
Three words, autobiography of foods. Yes, Arya, chalk, chalk, guest Arya.
Okay, tell anything about chalk.
Let's start.
Tell that you are a chalk and your life story, autobiography.
I'm a job. A factory made. I was placed in a nice box, cardboard box. I was used in a school, and now we discarded here. It was a great school. The teachers were very nice at me. Nice to me. The chalks around me were often broken and thrown onto students, but I was used pretty well. Uh, Teachers would often write quotes on the top of the blackboard using me. I was pink in color. I was very bright. That's it.
So I want members to now take up keyword story because it's a segment category which has not been taken yet. So, occupation. Pumpkin school train, Toastmaster problem.
I remember once when I was in school, we used to have different events, and out of which immediately post Diwali, there was an upcoming event called as Halloween party. That to me came as a surprise that what actually Halloween party is. So I went on to Google and found that people are supposed to dress in wildest of attires and attend these common events, which are like social gatherings. And one of the prominent vegetable that is being used at such parties is pumpkin. Now, I thought that how would it be that not just in decoration, what if I also dress up like a pumpkin? And then I eventually went to a nearby shop which hosted this fancy dresses, and I asked him that can I have a pumpkin dress? So he said, let me check and get back to you. So I was restless that if I'm going for a Halloween party, I would want to be in that dress. So next day, the uncle called me and told that the Halloween dress can be arranged and it would be great if you could come and pick up. Now, once I got that dress, I thought that it could have been managed by inflating air after going to the school. However, to my surprise, that dress was inflexible, and I needed to get dressed in the pumpkin's attire. And my school, being about 10 kilometers away, I was supposed to go in a train. So I dressed up like a pumpkin and went onto the platform along with my mother to catch the train. Now, generally, I couldn't get into the passengers coach. So eventually, I had to get into the luggage coach with that pumpkin's dress, and I ended up getting caught by the TC for, coming in the luggage department. So that ended up me paying a fine, which I won later at the fancy dress competition of the Halloween. Thank you.
Yeah, it was now. Toastmaster Shivani, yellow winter mouse, Toastmaster Shivani.
It was the winter season. The winter season is my favorite. So once there was an event, like we were participating in college. I had participated in one of my dance, Chaya Chaya, and I wore a yellow dress, and I was the main, so I was having a group and I danced well, and that dance, like I got the first prize. And what was the third one I forgot? Mouse. So while dancing on the stage, so group was there on the stage, and suddenly a mouse came, and we we saw, but we have to dance. So how to dance? The song was getting played, Chaya Chaya. We were just dancing, seeing that mouse, and the mouse was coming. We were moving like this, and but it was a lot of fun, and that's why we got first prize. Thank you.
Okay, so 3 people have raised their hands.
And Toastmaster Digvijay is waiting since long.
Someone has stood up, then you can come. How many top? We have time for, we have 7 to 8 minutes.
I have only 2 topics. I have extra topics, but right now.
It's your call now. You did not be
I
faster.
have topics. Who would like to come? Yeah. Can guests come first? Since she raised the hand. I have only I have limited autobiography. This one is the last.
Take anything.
This will be the last. Okay. So guest Pratibha. Broom, guest Pratibha.
Okay. Okay. I am the broom. I normally stand here near the room, and in the morning someone come and wipe the floor, and always I stand like this. But there is no one who comes and play with me. But when mama is angry, she definitely play with me. When a kid is angry or she's angry with me, she take a broom and do left and right with me. Also during Diwali, people praise me. They put kumkum and worship me. That time I feel I am really lucky for you. Broom, broom, broom. I am always happy and always welcome for you.
Toastmaster Nisha. Toastmaster Nisha. Pen Island Goat. Pen Island Goat.
Okay. So in one of my trips, I went to a very different island, which is next to West Indies, as it's famous for islands. I went there, and as you are, I'm a big fan of football. I just saw Messi over there, and he's the goat of football. I was very mesmerized, okay, I'm meeting Messi, but I did not have phone, and I mean, I had phone, but it had lost battery, and I thought, it's better I keep it to myself. I said, why not take an autograph from him? Luckily, he had a pen, so I asked him, why don't you give me an autograph? But I did not have a pen or paper, I did not have paper or anything. I told him, why I will take my t-shirt out, give me an autograph on the t-shirt.
I'll keep that as a memory of Priya. And he luckily obliged and he gave me that autograph. And that became a very big memory and I would say a very big milestone in my life to get an autograph from Messi. So yeah, that's it.
Good.
You can participate for finishing. Keywords, autobiography, process. Yes, Sarthak. Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. Yes, Sarthak.
So yeah, hi. Starting my topic is two wrongs, don't make a right. So let me share a story. So during my college days, when my engineering from so during my engineering days, so I used to be a part of a club where I used to handle the sponsorship part. So there are a lot of opportunities to meet and greet a lot of potential sponsors, and then each one of us, if each one of us in the team was given a particular industry, particular sector. So as and when we were learning and trying to get more and more sponsorship for the event, there were a lot of opportunities to somehow lure the potential sponsors and kind of oversell the event, kind of just to get that particular amount. We used to do a lot of that kind of stuff, right? So, which is a normal marketing technique. Apart from pertaining to that, there was this incident where when a guy from our team oversold the event in terms of the number of football, etc. And somehow we got the deal. And before the event, the guy realized, sponsor realized that okay, it is not going to happen, and he had already given the money, so he really wanted it back, and so things went on, and the guy was again trying to oversell and try to make up for it, and by saying that instead of this, you do that. So one of the story is if once you are wrong and you try to overlay again and again by shifting the direction and just for your purpose, you try to take wrong steps again and again. It won't make it right. That's
Oh, let's begin. Is he there?
Toastmaster
Vidya,
Digvijay.
are you here?
Yes, I'm available.
So, what would you like to take? 3 words, autobiography. Only that is left.
3-word autobiography and
That's it. 3 words
okay.
or autobiography. Which one?
3 words. 3 words.
Toastmaster Digvijay. Joker, pizza, ghost. Joker, pizza, ghost. Toastmaster Digvijay.
Vijay, can you hold the mic or your earphone part a little bit away? Yeah, because the breath
Okay.
is actually interfering with the.
Okay, is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So whenever I heard Joker, I am fan of old movies. So I remember the movie Raj Kapoor, Joker. मेरा नाम Joker. And in that, there is one incident that I watched that movie while eating pizza. So we ordered pizza. We are at home. I am with family, and we ordered pizza, and we eat pizza. And while watching that movie Joker, we are enjoying that pizza. So after that watching that is very long movie. It means it is almost 4 hours movie. and it is actually there are various roles from childhood to the older. Childhood role was played by Rishi Kapoor. He's in a school, and after that there is his young role, and there are various heroines, and I don't remember the name of the heroines, but there are various heroines, and after watching that movie, I go to sleep, and after that I that while in between my sleep, I uh, my sleep was break, and I uh, I shout, mom. I shout mom, and I come out of my sleep, and there is some dream of ghost. That is because I saw that movie, and ghost is same like Raj Kapoor, and he's dancing like Raj Kapoor on the song "मैं कहता है जो कर सारा जमाना," and he's started to beat me. So I fright and shout, and it breaks my sleep. So that's it, the story. Moral of the story: there is no moral in the story. Thank you, and over to you, table topic master.
Topic. So yeah, the autobiography left. What's the name? Yes, English. Dinosaur. Yes, English.
So yeah, I'm a so yeah, I'm a dinosaur. I used to exist some millions of years ago. I used to play around with my friends. I used to enjoy destroying forests. I used to enjoy destroying the mankind, troubling people, troubling other animals. And so, used to enjoy having a lot of fun with my fellow mates. Life was easy. I was even tough because of bad weather, and there were skilled humans who used to make some skilled weapons. They tried to hunt us, but they couldn't. Of course, we were the most dangerous and vast creatures on the planet. And one fine day, a meteor struck us, and our whole family, our whole man, this thing, our whole species was destroyed. And it was we couldn't accept this reality. Um, we took shelter in the most dangerous places, but we took shelter in caves. We tried to take shelter in other places, but everything was in vain. And now today, people discuss about us. People teach children. Children love us. Toys are made about us, and love us. Yeah, that's it.
And you can get for participating in this single topic session. Now I will